had 10 sessions, which was 30 hours, and the focus was on health, kind of topics that young adults face. So we did a little brainstorming of topics, and they touched on anorexia, bulimia, mental health, drug abuse, self-harm, and then they got into groups. They picked 4 different groups focusing on 4 different topics. They touched on visual art, photography and fashion, so we combined 3 different areas of art in the 10 sessions. So they started off by doing mood boards and notebooks, so that was the visual art, so that's where the ideas came from, the colours, the shapes, the information. We took them to a trip, which was the healthy walking. They took the cameras, took pictures, which then distorted in Photoshop, using their theme. So people who looked at obesity, they stretched the images, making them look fat, anorexic, the kind of colours, the kind of shapes. And then they used that to paper mache the bodies, which was the fashion side of it. So it was to increase their knowledge of healthy eating, healthy topic in a creative fun way, which I feel they've done and enjoyed it as well.
I guess it's an important point to make that they've been doing the sorts of things that we're very unlikely to have done through the art at school. And also to point out that the group is a mixture of girls and young women from a whole variety of different schools, including a school for deaf children. So they've all been able to do things that they would never ordinarily have done. And I think that's been part of the impact of the course, that we've seen big advances, haven't we, in the confidence of young people. Some who would have been perhaps isolated individuals before, we've been able to see by now interacting with others, including some of the hearing girls interacting with those who are deaf.
Yeah, with them doing the sign language induction, so there was interaction from speaking and deaf participants, which you don't usually get, and also focusing on people suffering from depression who are quite just speaking quiet, not got the interactive skills, lacking confidence, and they've started to speak to each other, make friends, so that was a big improvement.
So we stuck to some simple colours for for example stress. We did reds and blacks. Obviously if you're stressed it leads to depression obviously, and then you end up doing drugs or drinking and stuff like that. So then obviously you end up in fights, so then blood comes into all of it. So then we stuck with the theme of red and black basically. And in depression we did green and black as well, but bits of white, because again, it's dull colours.
On Photoshop, we did some images, and I did this one, and it's got a gate representing being locked up, because just behind a cage, not being able to get
so
out.
being suppressed by your emotions.
And dark colours, being depressed, and not knowing what's going on. And
We had gorgeous to make one side more anorexic and one side more obese. And then we added images of people who are fat who are trying to lose weight, so how to get more healthy.
Okay, so you've got solutions to overcome obesity.
Yeah, you see people anorexic and on TV shows and how to lose weight and stuff, just because the image, you think they're all fat and stuff, which is not right, and they begin to get really health freak and stuff.
Is that something you've done before, or actually you've been?
I've never done it before, but I think it's really good on Photoshop because you get to change the pictures around and make them
do you
your
show
own.
some of the pictures you've adapted?
And it makes it head and an obese body. You can liquefy the pictures and make them different and stretch them out and make them thinner and stuff like that. So it's really good. I've learnt a lot on that.
today we're going to be doing the presentation. So the whole work that they've been doing over the 9 sessions is going to be presented today. So they're going to get into the groups and they're going to decide what they're going to say, who's going to say what, and then they're going to set up the exhibition. And then each group, the 4 groups are going to present the work to everyone, and after that they're going to have the certificates given to each other and an evaluation and monitoring form. We felt it would be a good idea to give them a certificate just to increase their confidence and the fact that they've worked really hard, the feeling of being rewarded for their efforts and that they've achieved something. I've just completed attaching the fastening on, so putting the corset onto the body. So this group decided to use safety pins as their fastening technique on the side. So this is their bodice, their final product.
Welcome to the artists and all participants. You worked very well, very exciting project. And I have enjoyed working with you through this project. I hope all of you have. But you've all done very well and worked hard on the project. I hope you have enjoyed. We have some certificates to give you today.
I think it's had a really positive influence on them, and I think it's brought them out of their shells as well, because they are generally, I think as individuals they can be quite loud, but when it comes to this kind of setting they're quite, they do feel quite intimidated, so I think it's brought them out of that, and it's good to see them actually come out and talk in public, and it's been fantastic.
Personally, I've gotten more confident now. I've got more confident now, so like I can stand in front of everyone and talk about it now. So
I found it easier to like talk to everyone else, like including the deaf girls.
I found it easier to mix in with people that I don't know and like get to know them easily.
I think my confidence has increased as well. Like I can talk in front of everyone now, and I've learnt some basic sign language so I can communicate with deaf children at the same time. Talk to them.
So like this has helped us a lot. So we've improved either way. We've helped them as well because we know more than they do in some ways. So we've helped them, so they've gained experience as well.
Yeah.
Mona said that she has enjoyed.
Except with Photoshop, I've learned more things. In I knew quite a lot, but I've learned more things to like help other people. The things I didn't know, I like figured out how to do.
I'm aware of like how health can affect you, like anorexia and obesity, like cause death, if you don't control your health and stuff. So basically you need to have a healthy, balanced diet.